Xavien Howard says on the OG podcast with Adonis Haslam and Mike Miller. Everybody got a fucking podcast, but I always like Mike Miller. I always like Adonis Haslam. Udonis seemed like a real solid dude, bro. So Xavien Howard's on there and said he wouldn't mind playing for Detroit Lions. He said it's a little cold up there, but he wouldn't mind playing. Like I be saying, dude, like, my thing is this. Players really be putting stock into where they be playing at, and that'd be crazy. I understand you're going to be there probably about half the year, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people skate and go live somewhere else, and that's why a lot of them dudes be having a lot of financial issues and shit, because they want a house here, they want a house there, and all that shit, dude. Hey, man, go where the best opportunity for you is, to play, to win, because when you win, you're going to get bread. That's why a lot of people, like Saquon ain't want to leave New York, because the exposure that you get in New York as far as brand deals and all that, that's why you really want to be in that New York market. It's the amount of money that you can make, right? Outside of football, and that's the money that really count. I mean, Chad Johnson, most of the younger generation know him as Ocho Cinco, said that all the luxury cars that he bought, luxury stuff that he bought for the most part, he bought it with his brand deal money, his the commercial money he be getting. So, like I continue to say, if you go to a situation where you win, that money gonna come. But it ain't nothing like winning in the media mecca of North America in New York City. You know what I'm saying? You win there, I mean, financially you good. Now going out to LA is a little different. Now, LA, you gotta have some personality, and then you plug into Hollywood. Then you can do whatever you want to do. That's why Shaq, was so good, hell bent on getting out to LA and leaving Orlando. All the possibilities that he doing now, it probably couldn't have manifested the way it did had he stayed in Orlando and went to another market. So I understand the importance of the market, but at this point, when you picking and choosing a place, you tomorrow it's cold, I'd rather go here. Man, dude, do they play the scheme that fits your ability? Can I win here? Is the money good? Is the money on the wood? All that should factor in for, now if it's 50-50 or it's down the middle, then you say, okay, I want to play nowhere that's cold, or I want to go to the AFC North because then I got to play, the AFC North, I got to play, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 games outdoors. Well, shit, fuck that. No, yeah, you got to play 12 games outdoors in the AFC North in the cold, from Baltimore to Cleveland to Pittsburgh to Cincinnati, all them outdoor stadiums. So 12 of your games going to be outdoors. So I understand that, but at the end of the day, it's football. And we'll give you the best opportunity to be Xavien Howard, to be the player that you want to be, who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And give you the best chance to be successful. I think that's pretty much where you should go. But you understand, a lot of them dudes from the South, they scared of the cold. And then when the Super Bowl sit here and pander, to warm teams, yeah, it's tough. They do. They pander to warm, but then again, they want to make the experience comfortable for the consumer. Don't nobody want to go to no Super Bowl and it's 10 degrees in Chicago. Fuck want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand from that standpoint, of view. But he said he wouldn't mind playing here. He said Dan Campbell, he heard he running like a military. Donna said there ain't nothing wrong with that. Donna said that's good. I mean, I don't really understand that he running like a military. I ain't never heard that. All I heard was he player friendly. That's all I heard, that he player friendly. He understand rest days. He understand letting dudes go out there and be healthy, and letting dudes go out there and and heal themselves. And he seems to be a really good players coach. So that's what I heard. I really ain't heard it was like a military style is like, what Bill Belichick run. Number 1, number 12 in Tom Brady's the same as number 99. That don't seem like that might be the case in Detroit. I think he a very, very player friendly type of coach. So I don't know where he hear that, it's military style. I really ain't heard that. A lot of them don't do show emotion. They're allowed to celebrate. They're allowed to show individuality. They're allowed to show creativity. Do their hair blue. You know what I'm saying? Military style. Every individual is treated the same, no matter how important or how less important they are to making the encore. No matter if you the onions that go into the meatloaf, or you the gravy that finish it off, or you like ketchup on top with your, no matter how important, every ingredient is the same. Ground beef, turkey, whatever, everything is the same. And I don't really see that, I don't know. A lot of people say, well, I heard. Well, go find out. Don't just hear. We hear a lot of things. I heard Tyrone don't like you. That's how beefs get started. Tyrone be like, man, I ain't never said that. Instead of, a lot of people, all of us had this issue. Instead of, just assuming something, instead of going asking the person personally, like, hey, we got a problem, woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of beefs can be, a lot of people still be alive if they just had a conversation and did some research and just talk to the person. Real talk. You'd be surprised what you and a potential or an enemy got in common. But, you got a lot of motherfuckers who just don't like you because they jealous. That's no cap. A lot of people can't even tell you why they don't like your ass. And that's the funny thing. That's the funny thing about life. A lot of times, a lot of people can't tell you why they don't like you. Or you think you better than us. Like, nigga, I ain't never said that. Or you think you this. You think you the shit. All those jealousy. But a lot of times you got to go find out. A lot of times you got to go find out to see if it's a fit or see if that's something for you or not. But, yeah, he was getting cooked last year. He got some of the most interceptions in the last few years. So, like I continue to say, man, you can take the ball away. You hear Big Fangio had an issue with the Miami players because they care more about being in Miami and the culture in Miami and having fun than winning football games. And that's a problem. That's one of the detriments to playing in Miami, playing in New York City, playing in LA. Most of these guys fall in love with the lifestyle instead of, dedicating themselves to the craft. So maybe coming up to Detroit and going to a different market that's not Miami is gonna be good for it'd be good for him. So all them baby mamas allegedly he got and shit. So hey, it is what it is. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere. Doing some good work on Facebook. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Other than that, man, let me know what you think about Xavien Howard possibly going to the Detroit Lions. Peace.